A major UK legal claim has been filed against Johnson & Johnson, involving approximately 3,000 claimants who allege they developed cancers due to asbestos-contaminated talc products.
These are not isolated incidents. These are systemic problems in the cosmetics industry affecting products you sweep across your face every single day. Every morning, millions of women pick up a bronzer brush. They swirl it in powder, they sweep it across cheeks, forehead, jawline, large areas of the face covered in products. That sun-kissed glow comes with a cost most women never consider. Talc that may be contaminated with asbestos. Synthetic dyes derived from coal tar, heavy metals hiding in color pigments, petroleum-based ingredients sealing your pores. Synthetic fragrances with dozens of undisclosed chemicals. For women applying bronzer daily for that healthy glow. For makeup lovers building up product throughout the day. For anyone who assumes major brands must be safe. This video is your wake-up call. Today we are exposing 8 bronzer brands with documented ingredient concerns. We will show you exactly what is in them and what the science says. Stay until the end because we will reveal 3 bronzer brands that are genuinely clean. Beautiful glow without the hidden dangers. Let us get straight into it. Number 8. Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. The cult favorite. That coconut-scented bronzer went viral on YouTube and TikTok. Beauty influencers praised the affordable glow. The drugstore hero. That tropical scent is the first red flag. Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer contains synthetic fragrance. You are applying scented product to large areas of your face. That coconut smell is laboratory-created chemicals, not actual coconut. Fragrance formulations can contain dozens of undisclosed chemicals, including phthalates. These hormone disruptors absorb through skin. You are applying them to your cheeks and forehead daily. The formula contains talc. Talc is a mineral that can be contaminated with asbestos. Johnson & Johnson paid billions in settlements over talc products. The same ingredient is in your bronzer. The butter marketing suggests natural ingredients. The formula contains mineral oil and petroleum derivatives. You are applying refined crude oil byproducts to your face for that buttery feel. Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer contains parabens, the estrogen-mimicking preservatives appearing in product after product, applied to large facial areas daily. The brand name suggests medical credibility. Physicians Formula sounds clinical and safe. The formulation is standard drugstore cosmetics with standard concerning ingredients. For consumers choosing this bronzer because influencers recommended it, those influencers are not toxicologists. They are paid to promote products. Cult favorite. Concerning formula. Number 7. Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. The chocolate-scented bronzer. Too Faced built a brand around dessert-themed makeup. Chocolate Soleil smells like cocoa. The indulgent experience sells. That chocolate scent is synthetic fragrance, not actual chocolate. Laboratory chemicals designed to smell like chocolate applied to your face. Too Faced Chocolate Soleil contains talc as primary ingredient, the first ingredient listed. The dominant component is a mineral with documented contamination concerns. The formula contains synthetic dyes for color. These colorants may contain heavy metal impurities from the manufacturing process. Without third-party testing, you cannot verify purity. Too Faced Chocolate Soleil contains dimethicone, silicone creating a barrier on your skin. Your pores sealed under silicone while wearing bronzer all day. The formula contains phenoxyethanol as preservative. Better than parabens according to some. Still a synthetic preservative that can cause skin reactions in sensitive individuals. Too Faced is owned by Estee Lauder, massive cosmetics corporation. The indie dessert brand image is marketing. Corporate ownership is reality. The premium price creates false confidence. At $30+, consumers assume better ingredients. Premium price does not mean premium safety. For consumers paying luxury prices for chocolate-scented bronzer, you are paying for fragrance, marketing and brand experience, not cleaner ingredients. Chocolate indulgence, talc and fragrance reality. Number 6. Benefit Hoola. The matte bronzer icon. Benefit Hoola has been a bestseller for years. The cardboard box packaging, the retro Hawaiian imagery, the cult status among beauty lovers. Cult status does not mean clean formula. Benefit Hoola contains talc as base ingredient. The same talc concerns apply. Potential asbestos contamination, applied to face repeatedly. The formula contains parabens, methylparaben and propylparaben both. The estrogen-mimicking preservatives found across conventional cosmetics, swept across your cheeks daily. Benefit Hoola contains synthetic colorants. The warm bronze shade comes from synthetic dyes that may contain heavy metal impurities. The formula contains fragrance. That distinctive Hoola scent is synthetic. Undisclosed fragrance chemicals applied to face. The cardboard packaging looks eco-friendly and natural. The formula inside is conventional cosmetic chemistry. Packaging aesthetics do not reflect ingredient safety. Benefit is owned by LVMH, the luxury conglomerate. Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy owns your bronzer brand. Massive corporate ownership behind the playful branding. For consumers loyal to Hoola for years, that loyalty has meant years of talc and paraben exposure across your face. Iconic status. Conventional ingredients. Number 5. Maybelline City Bronzer. The drugstore contour favorite. Maybelline City Bronzer promises sculpted cheekbones at affordable prices. The contour trend brought bronzer to everyday routines. Affordable does not mean safe. Maybelline City Bronzer contains talc. Drugstore bronzer, same talc concerns as prestige brands. Price point does not determine ingredient safety. The formula contains synthetic fragrance, unnecessary scent chemicals in a product covering large facial areas. Fragrance serves marketing, not skin health. Maybelline City Bronzer contains parabens. The preservative system relies on estrogen-mimicking chemicals applied daily. The formula contains mineral oil, petroleum derivative creating barrier on skin. Your face sealed under crude oil byproducts. Maybelline is owned by L'Oreal. Same corporation making prestige brands at higher prices. The formulation philosophy overlaps regardless of price point. The contouring trend means applying bronzer to multiple face areas: cheeks, jawline, forehead, nose. More coverage means more ingredient exposure. For consumers choosing Maybelline for affordability, the price difference between drugstore and clean bronzers is a few dollars. The ingredient difference is significant. Drugstore price. Drugstore ingredients. Number 4. NYX Matte Bronzer. The affordable matte option. NYX positioned itself as quality makeup at drugstore prices. Makeup artists use NYX. Surely that means safe. Makeup artists choose products for performance and color payoff, not ingredient safety. NYX Matte Bronzer contains talc. The first ingredient, the primary component, is the mineral with asbestos contamination concerns. The formula contains synthetic dyes for color additives that may contain heavy metal impurities depending on manufacturing process. NYX Matte Bronzer contains fragrance. Even Matte No Frills Bronzer includes unnecessary synthetic scent. No functional purpose. The formula contains parabens, methylparaben specifically, applied across cheeks and face daily. NYX is owned by L'Oreal, same parent company as Maybelline, Lancome, and numerous other brands. Different brand identities, shared corporate ownership, similar formulation approaches. The Professional Makeup Artist Association creates trust, but professional use means quantity use. Artists apply products to many faces daily. Their concerns are different from individual consumers using products on their own skin repeatedly for years. For consumers choosing NYX because professionals use it, professional endorsement is about performance, not long-term safety. Professional reputation. Standard formulation. Number 3. CoverGirl True Blend Bronzer. The blendable bronzer. CoverGirl True Blend promises seamless application. The technology focus suggests innovation. Innovation in application does not mean innovation in ingredients. CoverGirl True Blend Bronzer contains talc. Drugstore brand, same talc concerns as every other conventional bronzer. The formula contains synthetic fragrance, added scent with no benefit to your skin or bronzer performance. CoverGirl True Blend contains parabens, multiple parabens for preservation, applied to face daily for years. The formula contains mineral oil and petroleum derivatives, crude oil refining byproducts on your face. The True Blend technology is about texture and application. How well the product blends, not about what the product contains. Marketing emphasizes application experience while ingredient list remains conventional. CoverGirl is owned by Coty, massive cosmetics, conglomerate owning numerous brands. Corporate formulation decisions prioritize cost efficiency. For consumers choosing CoverGirl for the blending technology, the application experience is separate from ingredient safety. A product can blend beautifully and still contain concerning chemicals. Number 2. MAC Bronzing Powder. The professional prestige brand. MAC is the makeup artist brand, professional credibility, counterculture. The brand that defined prestige makeup. Professional does not mean clean. MAC Bronzing Powder contains talc. Even prestige bronzers rely on the same mineral base as drugstore options. Professional status does not change ingredients. The formula contains synthetic dyes for those signature MAC shades, color additives manufactured through processes that may introduce heavy metal impurities. MAC Bronzing Powder contains parabens. Professional brand, same estrogen-mimicking preservatives as drugstore brands. The formula contains fragrance. That distinctive MAC scent is synthetic, undisclosed fragrance chemicals applied to face. MAC is owned by Estee Lauder, same conglomerate owning Too Faced, Clinique, and many other brands. The professional image is marketing. The corporate ownership is reality. The higher price point creates confidence. Consumers assume expensive means better. Expensive means higher margins, not necessarily better ingredients. MAC counters at department stores have testers used by hundreds of customers. Contamination risk beyond ingredients. For consumers paying MAC prices for professional credibility, that credibility is about artistry and color payoff, not about ingredient safety. Professional image. Conventional formula. Number 1. Tarte Amazonian Clay Bronzer. The natural-looking brand. Tarte uses earthy packaging. Amazonian clay sounds exotic and natural. The brand feels cleaner than others. The branding outpaces the ingredients. Tarte Amazonian Clay Bronzer contains talc. Despite the natural positioning, the primary ingredient is the same mineral in every other bronzer. Amazonian clay is featured in the name. Talc dominates the formula. Check the ingredient order. Talc appears before Amazonian clay in many Tarte formulas. The featured natural ingredient is present in smaller amounts than the conventional base. The formula contains synthetic colorants. That sun-kissed shade comes from the same synthetic dyes as drugstore bronzers. Tarte Amazonian Clay Bronzer contains parabens in some formulations. The natural brand with the same preservatives as conventional brands. The formula contains fragrance. Even natural position brands add synthetic scent. Tarte's natural aesthetic extends to packaging and marketing. The ingredient list tells a different story. Earthy packaging does not equal earthy formula. For consumers choosing Tarte believing it is cleaner, the Amazonian clay is marketing differentiation. The base formula is conventional cosmetic chemistry. Natural marketing. Conventional reality. Now check your makeup bag. Pull out your bronzer, flip it over, read the ingredient list. Look for talc. First ingredient in most bronzers. The mineral with asbestos contamination concerns. Look for parabens. Look for fragrance or parfum. Undisclosed synthetic chemicals with no purpose in bronzer. Look for mineral oil or petrolatum, petroleum derivatives sealing your skin. Look for synthetic colorants, D and C and FD and C dyes that may contain heavy metal impurities. If your bronzer contains these ingredients, you now understand what you have been sweeping across your face daily. Cheeks, forehead, jawline, large areas receiving repeated application. Better options exist. Brands that skip talc entirely. brands that use mineral pigments instead of synthetic dyes, brands that formulate without parabens and fragrance. These 3 bronzer brands prove you do not have to choose between beautiful glow and safe ingredients. Clean brand number 3. RMS Beauty Buriti Bronzer. The Clean Beauty Pioneer. RMS Beauty was founded by a makeup artist who worked in the industry and saw ingredient problems firsthand. The brand exists specifically to offer cleaner alternatives. Buriti Bronzer contains no talc. The formula uses organic coconut oil and organic beeswax as base instead of talc. No asbestos contamination concerns. No parabens. No synthetic fragrance. No petroleum derivatives. The concerning ingredients are absent from the start. The color comes from natural mineral pigments and Buriti oil. Buriti oil is rich in beta-carotene, providing natural bronze color, not synthetic dyes with heavy metal concerns. The formula includes organic ingredients like organic cocoa butter and organic rosemary extract. Certified organic components, not just natural claims. RMS Beauty is cruelty-free and uses recyclable packaging. Clean commitment extends beyond ingredients. The cream formula means no powder inhalation concerns, no particles floating into eyes or lungs during application. Price is approximately $38, premium but justified by organic ingredients and clean formulation. Available at Sephora, Credo Beauty and Clean Beauty retailers. For consumers wanting bronzer without talc, parabens or synthetic fragrance, RMS delivers genuine glow. Clean Pioneer. Talc-free formula. Clean brand number 2. Ilia Nightlight Bronzing Powder. The modern clean brand. Ilia focuses entirely on clean beauty. Every product formulated to meet strict ingredient standards. Nightlight Bronzing Powder is talc-free. The formula uses mica and plant-based powders instead. No talc, no asbestos concerns. No parabens, no synthetic fragrance, no phthalates, no petroleum. Comprehensive exclusion of concerning ingredients. The formula includes organic ingredients like organic sunflower oil, organic jojoba oil, and organic rosemary extract. Nourishing ingredients that benefit skin while providing color. Ilia Nightlight contains zinc oxide and titanium dioxide for subtle luminosity. Mineral-based glow without synthetic shimmer concerns. The brand is certified B Corporation. Commitment extends beyond ingredients to entire business practices, environmental impact, worker treatment, corporate transparency. Ilia products are ophthalmologist tested, safe for sensitive skin and eyes. Price is approximately $34, available at Sephora, Credo Beauty and Clean Beauty retailers. For consumers wanting verified clean formulation with B Corp values, Ilia delivers integrity. Talc-free, B Corp certified. Clean brand number 1. Kosas Sunshow Bronzer. The cleanest bronzer available. Kosas built their brand around clean, modern formulations. Sunshow represents their approach to bronzer. Sunshow Bronzer is talc-free. Pressed powder formula without talc base. No asbestos contamination concerns. No parabens. No synthetic fragrance. No phthalates. No silicones. No petroleum. The exclusion list is comprehensive. The formula includes hyaluronic acid for hydration. Your bronzer actually benefits skin while providing color, skincare and makeup combined. Kosas uses mineral pigments for color, iron oxides providing bronze shades without synthetic dye concerns. The formula includes meadow foam seed oil for nourishment, plant-based ingredients replacing petroleum derivatives. Kosas is cruelty-free and formulated without animal-derived ingredients. Clean extends to ethical considerations. The shade range is thoughtfully designed for various skin tones. Light, medium and deep shades available. Clean bronzer for everyone. Price is approximately $34. Available at Sephora, Ulta and Kosas.com. For consumers wanting the cleanest bronzer with skincare benefits, Kosas sets the standard. And there you have it. From talc with asbestos contamination concerns to synthetic fragrances with undisclosed chemicals to parabens mimicking estrogen, conventional bronzers carry risks hidden beneath that sun-kissed glow. You apply bronzer to large areas of your face: cheeks, forehead, jawline, nose. That is significant surface area receiving repeated product application. Day after day, year after year. The natural and professional marketing creates false confidence. Amazonian clay, physician's formula, professional makeup artist brand. The names suggest safety. The ingredient lists tell different stories. Clean options exist at comparable prices. Brands that skip talc entirely, brands that use organic and mineral ingredients, brands that formulate for skin health, not just color payoff. Let me give you the summary. Brands to reconsider: Physician's Formula Butter Bronzer, Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, Benefit Hoola, Maybelline City Bronzer, NYX Matte Bronzer, CoverGirl True Blend Bronzer, MAC Bronzing Powder, Tarte Amazonian Clay Bronzer. Brands that are genuinely clean: RMS Beauty Buriti Bronzer, Ilia Nightlight Bronzing Powder, Kosas Sunshow Bronzer. Your glow should not come with hidden costs. Make the switch. If this video changed how you think about bronzer, hit like right now. Subscribe for more videos exposing everyday products. Share this with every woman who wears bronzer. Drop a comment telling me what bronzer you currently use. Are you going to switch? Thanks for watching. Protect your skin, protect your health. See you in the next video.